This is the Gospel for the third Sunday of Advent, according to John. A man named John was sent from God. He came for testimony, to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He was not the light, but came to testify to the light. And this is the testimony of John. When the Jews from Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to him to ask him, "Who are you?" he admitted and did not deny it, but admitted, "I am not the Christ." So they asked him, "What are you then? Are you Elijah?" And he said, "I am not." "Are you the prophet?" He answered, "No." So they said to him, "Who are you, so we can give an answer to those who sent us? What do you have to say for yourself?" He said, "I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, 'Make straight the way of the Lord.'" And as Isaiah the prophet said, some Pharisees were also sent. They asked him, "Why then do you baptize if you are not the Christ, or Elijah, or the prophet?" John answered them, "I baptize with water, but there is one among you whom you do not recognize, the one who is coming after me, whose sandal strap I am not worthy to untie." This happened in Bethany, across the Jordan, where John was baptizing. So I think this is the third Sunday of Advent, a very special day, because it's called Gaudete in Latin. That means joy. We are called to be joyful this day. But on the other hand, we are testifying the identity of John. Some people are asking him, "Who are you?" And let's notice that he answered in a very special way. He just say, "I'm not the Christ. I'm not Elijah." He acknowledges very well who he is not. He is not the one who is going to replace the Lord or a prophet. He knows very well his position in the story of salvation. That's the first step. And the second is he is very aware of his title. He says, "I am the voice of one crying out in the desert, 'Make straight the way of the Lord.'" It's such a beautiful way to express himself, to express his identity. Because when someone calls you or asks you, "Who are you?" we can just say, I'm a priest, I'm an engineer, I'm a mother. And we tend to answer in terms of our role in the society. But John the Baptist expressed himself in terms of his relationship with Christ. Are you able to say, "Who are you in relation to Christ"? Are you like a voice? Are you a laborer? For example, Pope Benedict uses to say, "I am a humble laborer in the field of the Lord." That's a very beautiful way to say it. Do you have any special task, a special role according to Christ? I think when we are aware of our identity, we are as well happy, joyful. We can say in a very precise way who we are. So let's try to make a definition of our task in the church according to Christ. And I think that's a very rare but at the same time very important way to define ourselves. Let's try to give a definition of our life, of our vocation, in terms of our relationship with Christ. God bless you all, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.